It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Weekend observations brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste, 96 calories, available for delivery. Dan, his coaches sat him. His coaches set him up to fail. What happened there? That's the quickest I've ever made a mistake during weekend observations. I mean, mistakes are coming. More mistakes are coming. But that's the quickest I've ever made a mistake. His coaches sat him. His coaches set him up to fail. That was a joke. The second one was a joke.
I'm pretty sure you've screwed up on Dan before.
His coaches set him up to fail, playing him behind a horrific offensive line. He was scapegoated and benched for Tim Boyle, who will go down as the worst quarterback in team history. That history includes a punter who was also their backup quarterback, and Browning Nagel. There were reports last week that he didn't want to play behind that offensive line. But Dan, he played. And he didn't just play. He played the best game of his NFL career and led the Jets to a totally unnecessary win. And Dan, just like that, make no mistake about it, Zach Wilson is back.
That is a Stugotz and Chris Cody bet, if I've ever seen it. Texans -3, and that is footballing.
Guilty.
Oh, so obvious.
Same, yeah.
I mean, honestly, the only people who could possibly bet the Jets in that circumstance are people who are betting football is going to football today. I know it is.
That was a different guy at quarterback for the Jets, though.
Yeah, the same guy that you said, Aaron Rodgers, stay away. We're going to the playoffs. I remember it.
I mean, Dan, he was great.
I know.
Felt the pressure, got rid of the ball, was accurate.
Felt the pressure all week, too. Maybe he's your future quarterback. You should try it for 10 years.
C.J. Stroud, blah, blah, blah.
What?
He
got concussed.
He had less than 100 yards passing.
He got a brain injury.
Blah, blah, blah. I never thought we'd see something mean less than LeBron's bubble championship. I was wrong. The in-season tournament takes the cake. I love a cake.
So do I.
Former Jaguars employee accused of stealing more than $22 million from the team. I had no idea Nick Foles made that much.
It's not a bad joke.
It's pretty good. Army-Navy, more than just a game.
Should have been Bortles.
What? Did you watch Army-Navy?
Why? No.
What? Are you kidding me?
Whoa. Apologize
Whoa.
to our wonderful troops.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your service.
That overcash on the
better.
last play.
Play
Did you
better.
see that?
It's an insane.
What do you think it was?
Yeah.
The score was like 7-0 for maybe 3-0 for most of the game.
Thank you to that intentional safety.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
Yep.
Nick Foles made $87 million in his career.
What?
Well, maybe you had it right the first time. Maybe it wasn't Bortles. But not in Jacksonville. He didn't steal it all from Jacksonville.
I think he did.
No. He won a Super Bowl MVP from not Jacksonville.
Yeah, but he parlayed it.
Well, he signed a 4-year, $88 million contract. No, with the Jaguars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
After winning the Super Bowl.
Yes. He
Congrats,
parlayed it.
you guys.
Yes.
How much
You
did they
nailed
pay
the
Urban
right
Meyer?
bad quarterback
Thank
that
you.
stole all their money.
You have that game in Gillette Stadium to remind people who the real Patriots are. A tradition, unlike any other. LeBron and Anthony Davis celebrating a title on a neutral court. Do it on the road. I'm just tired of those two. Where do you think the Jays will play Robert Herjavec?
Everybody was made so happy by the flight tracking of a shark. It was weird.
You know where the Army game was won, Dan?
In the trenches.
Yes. Also, you know what it was? A game of inches. Jose Alvarado telling everybody what he would do with the in-season tournament prize money and then promptly getting eliminated. Hey, Jose, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Nice. That's a good one.
You like that one?
Yes.
Tyrese Halliburton, do it in the IST. You know, in LeBron James's personal record book, he's just one championship away from MJ. He is.
I know.
He thinks he is.
I know.
He's not. In-season tournament. Do it in the postseason. Shohei Ohtani. Change baseball. I was right.
Wait a minute.
Showtime.
In-season tournament, do it in the postseason?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
Just writing stuff down,
but
Dan.
it can't be an in-season tournament if it's done during the postseason.
Do it in the postseason.
But
You being confused is funny.
10 years, $700 million. The S in Shohei Ohtani should be replaced with a dollar sign.
yeah.
Going to be tough for the Angels to replace a player that got them 0 playoff wins.
It's crazy. You realize it makes no sense. It's as if I told you. It's as if I asked you, hey, listen to this. So Babe Ruth was on the same team with Joe DiMaggio, but
Yeah.
no one remembers either of them because they never won anything.
Start of the day, start of the day.
Wow.
It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day.
Stat of the day is brought to you by Venmo.
Mike Trout has the same number of postseason RBIs as Andy Pettit. They both have one.
Put it on the poll, please,
Good
Juju,
stat.
at LeBatard Show. Are you surprised that Mike Trout has as many postseason RBI as Andy Pettit?
The rare IST final that had a regular season feel. What are we doing?
You crushing this tournament for no good reason.
Travis Kelce's pitch back to Kadarius Toney. The greatest play that didn't count. Yadier Molina. How do you say that? Yadier Molina?
Yes.
He returned to the Cardinals in a front office role. Basically means he gets to sit around and do nothing. Yadi. Puka Nakua. Fun name to say. Top 5 most fun names to say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, put it on the poll. Is Puka Nakua a fun name to say at LeBatard Show?
Number 5, Coco Crisp.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's fun. Number 4, Reagan Mawia. Number 3, Puka Nakua. Number 2, Boof Bonzer. And number 1, this is just me. It's my preference. It's my favorite name in the history of sports, Dallas Comegys.
It's a good name.
Yeah, power forward for DePaul. Here come the Oilers.
I like Josh Booty. Put it on the poll at LeBatard Show. What name is more fun to say, Josh Booty or Dallas Comegys?
The H in Eric Ten Hag stands for hot seat. Did I say that right? Huh. Club is in shambles. Shohei Ohtani. John Rahm says thank you. Shohei Ohtani going to a team that doesn't need him. Shohei, the Kevin Durant, is strong in you. Mike McCarthy had his appendix removed. Should have asked the doctor to insert some guts while they were down there. Wrote that before last night's game. It was a lot funnier then.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't
Got
edit.
guts now. I don't
Just
know.
don't read it.
Why wouldn't you just
I don't know.
edit it
I don't know.
or process information and make editorial choices?
It's a fair point. Justin
Doc, can you
Fields.
give me some guts. Weird one.
Just insert some guts. Justin Fields. Flashes. You agree?
Yes.
Shohei Ohtani's next playoff game will be his first. The show, it's Shohei Ohtani, stands for Show Me the Money.
How many people are making that joke?
The hey stands for hey, I'm really rich. You know what the Dodgers did for Shohei Ohtani, Dan?
They showed him the money?
They backed up the Brinks truck. Good guess, though.
Damn it.
Trevor Lawrence, overrated. Gunnar Gundy, son of Oklahoma State head coach Mike Gundy, transferring from Oklahoma State. The G in Gundy stands for going to be an awkward Christmas dinner at the Gundy household.
Gunnar Gundy's a pretty fun name to say.
You're right.
And
49.
Mike Gundy looks like someone that would name his kid Gunner.
Put it on the poll at Le Batard Show. Does Mike Gundy look like someone who would name his kid Gunner?
He does. Everybody that went to the Raiders-Vikings should get a refund and a free ticket to a game next season. 3-0. You know what the J and B stand for in Jake Browning, Dan?
I do not.
Stands for Joe Burrow. Better watch his back. This Browning kid can play. He's good. Joe Flacco, at age 38, straight off his couch, looks better than 80% of quarterbacks in the NFL and 100% of men his age.
How possible is that? I don't understand. I don't understand how is it. It's that the other quarterback play has gotten bad, right? It's not because his quarterback play is that good. He can't come off the couch. Like, did you see how Josh Dobbs looked?
Yeah. Falling back to earth. The pastor now. Jaden Daniels should have thanked his defense in his Heisman speech for making him have to score 50 points every game.
That's true.
Thank you. Dan, you know what the I in in-season tournament stands for?
I don't care.
It stands for it doesn't mean anything. Patrick Mahomes.
Wait a minute.
It doesn't. It means nothing.
But
He
why,
won a regular season game.
But why does the I stand for doesn't mean anything?
It doesn't mean anything.
Oh,
Stay with me.
didn't even hear it. And would it be a big surprise if you said, you know what the I stands for? It'd be funnier.
No.
Doesn't mean anything.
You know what the F in funny stands for?
Uh-oh.
Fine. Patrick Mahomes, blah, blah, blah. Taylor Swift, blah, blah, blah. Houston Texans getting unhealthy at the wrong time. Do you think, Dan, that Sean McDermott at any point during yesterday's game said to himself, just not out loud, just to himself, this is what I was talking about with the 9/11 terrorists?
What?
Did he think it?
I don't, but.
Anquan Bolden Jr. scored 19 points in a college basketball game. He plays for Buffalo. Holy hell, we're old.
That's right.
Speaking of hell, or Bryles. Dan, those are the weekend observations.